Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Tech Facts and I'll be presenting some very interesting tech news. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon as whenever I post a video, you get the notification without fail. So, let's start. While Oppo was supposed to introduce the A93 on October 6, but it jumped the gun and unveiled the phone early in Vietnam. Look alone, we will take it shares plenty of similarities with the Oppo F73 Pro and 4 Lite, and the quick dive through the specs reveals the only change is the downgraded 18-watt charging. The Oppo F93 is built around a 6.43 AMOLED with a pill-shaped cutout for the 16MP selfie camera and 2MP depth module. There's also an inbuilt fingerprint scanner. Around the back we have a 48MP primary shooter alongside a 8MP ultra-wide snapper. The remaining two are a pair of 2MP meant for PR purposes more than actual shooting. The A93 comes in impressive 748 thickness and weighs at only 164 grams. The phone is powered by MediaTek's Helio 955 P95 pad. The phone is powered by MediaTek's Helio P95 pad with 8GB RAM and 128GB of storage, which is expandable via microSD. The 4000 mAh battery does 18-watt charging and the headphone jack is also present. The Oppo A93 is available in black and white colors and costs $324 for the single 8 plus 128GB trim. So now let's see when the Oppo A93 gets launched in India and at what price. The iPhone 12 rumors keep on coming and the latest one comes from the leak retailer listing, which confirms the entry-level iPhone 12 will come with 64GB storage. Much like the last year, the rumored versions are one of the feature of 128GB and 256GB capabilities. The affordable iPhone 12 will come in total of 6 colors including black, white, blue, red, yellow and coral. The iPhone 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max will arrive in 128, 256 and 512GB storage variants and will be limited to black, white and silver colors. Apple is expected to hold its iPhone 12 announcement on October 13. The first batch of iPhone 12s are expected to arrive to distributors on October 5. The first iPhone to hit store shelves will be the 5.4-inch iPhone mini alongside the 6.1-inch iPhone 12 Max. So what do you think? At what price will the iPhone mini get launched in India? Tell me in the comment section below. The Pixel have entered the 5G era. Google unveiled two new models that will take its in-house phone lineup in a different direction. These two will have among the first phones to run the Android 11. The Pixel 5 will not get an XL size friend this year, though the role is somewhat filled by the second phone unveiled today. The 5 is much more premium device of the two. However, let's have a quick look. The biggest change is the switch to a Snapdragon 765G chipset. Zooming will be done with the camera of the main 12.2MP camera with 1.4mm pixel size as well as Google's AI algorithms. You do get OIS and relatively bright 1.7 aperture lens, though also despite this not being the 8 series Snapdragon, these are the first Pixel to support 4K recording at 60fps. The display on the Pixel 5 has a 6-inch diagonal. The average of Pixel 4's 5.7 inch and the 4 XL's is 6.3-inch display. The body is IP68 certified for dust and water resistance. The pre-orders for the Google Pixel 5 starts today ahead of the availability in 8 countries on October 15 and the US on October 29. The phone is priced at $700. Now let's move to the next phone. The Pixel 4a 5G can be severely different things depending on how you look at it. It's clearly a 5G version of the 4a on the sub 6 and its markets wave, but it's also larger. This makes something of an XL model for those who find the Pixel 5 too much. It has the much bigger screen. The OLED display measures 6.2 inch, which is a bit smaller than the 4XL screen. However, you get the standard 60Hz refresh rate. Almost as powerful as a Pixel 5, and you get a Snapdragon 765G chipset, but it also gets a 6GB of RAM instead of 8GB and the storage is same as 128GB. The camera department is identical to the Pixel 5. You get the same 12.2MP selfie cam joined by the 16MP ultra-wide unit. The Pixel 4a 5G has a 3.5mm headphone jack, something the Pixel 5 lacks. However, even though it's larger, the phone has a slightly smaller battery, having 3885 mAh. It still charges at 18 watts over the USB power delivery, but wireless charging has been dropped. The Google Pixel 4a 5G is priced at $500. Expect pre-orders to start on November 5 ahead of the availability on the 19th of the month. Aside from Japan, that is where it will go on sale on October 15. So now let's see when does this two Google launched Pixel 5 and the 4a 5G gets launched in India and at what price. Xiaomi offshoot Poco phone, also known as Poco in India, has launched a total of 7 smartphones until now under its X, F and M series. Now on October 6, Poco will start the new C series with the launch of Poco C3. The Poco C3 will be unveiled next Tuesday at 12 pm in India and will feature 3 or 4 rear cameras. Poco hasn't divulged any specs of the C3 yet, but the smartphone is rumored to be rebranded Redmi 9C. And if it turns to be, we will get a Helio 635 SoC, 6.53-inch HD plus LCD, and a 5000 mAh battery charging up to 10 watts through micro USB port. The Redmi 9C features a total of 4 cameras, 5MP selfie shooter on the front, and triple camera setup on the back, comprising a 13MP primary, 2MP macro, 2MP depth sensor units. There's also an NFC version which tops the 2MP depth camera but retains the rest of the specs on the regular model. So now let's see at what price the Poco C3 gets launched in India. Motorola unveiled the Razr 5G last month and the flip phone making its way to markets including China and the US. It is also expected in selected European markets, but before that the US company will launch it in India. The availability and pricing will be detailed on Monday, October 5 at 12 pm and the phone will be available on Flipkart. The Razr 5G is update over the Razr 2019 with the new 5G enabled chipset, more RAM and storage while keeping the same display. The camera department was also improved. Now we have 48MP main shooter and 20MP selfie snapper on the inside. The pricing of the Moto Razr 5G was initially at $1399 in US, but it sold in China for equivalent of $1,800. The Moto Razr 2019 is currently at 1,24,000 rupees on Flipkart, and we expect a new phone to be in the same ballpark. So are you interested for the Motorola Razr 5G? Tell me in the comment section below. Google announced the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5, but neither of them is coming to India for the time being. Yet Google subsequently confirmed that the Pixel 4a, which came out in August, will be hitting the country on October 17. Google's official account revealed the release date and confirmed that 4a will be sold through Flipkart. The price isn't what confirmed, but we'll have to wait until October 17 for that. The Pixel 4a is powered by the Snapdragon 730G and packs a 5.81-inch OLED display of Full HD plus resolution. The smartphone boots Android 10 and comes in a single 6GB plus 128GB memory configuration. Around the back, the Pixel 4a has the single 12.2MP camera, while the 8MP shooter sits on the front. Fueling the entire package is 3140 mAh battery. The charge is through the USB-C port at up to 18 watts. So do you want me to make an unboxing video of the Pixel 4a? Tell me in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.